cannot grow mangoes in the San Joaquin Valley. I don't know how many times I've heard people say that. But the truth of the matter is, using the right variety of mango, a little bit of frost protection in the wintertime, the right fertilizer and watering regime, you can grow and fruit mango in the San Joaquin Valley. Behind me is one example. I planted this manila mango a couple years ago. It's doing fine. It hasn't fruited or even flowered yet, but I'm expecting it any day. It's very healthy. Has never received any frost damage, but it is very healthy. Today we're going to go visit a friend of mine's house about 5 miles as the crow flies from my backyard, and we're going to take a look at his manila mango that is producing fruit. But first, if you like this channel, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe button, and the notification bell. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. So this is Austin Garton, the grower of this manila mango tree in Riverbank, California, a small city right next to my hometown of Modesto in the San Joaquin Valley. Austin got this tree from me about 3 or 4 years ago. I had an extra one and he was excited about tropical fruit growing, and I gave it to him. Austin put this tree promptly into the ground and it took off, producing some 20 to 30 fruits the first year in the ground. So here in the valley, the manila mango seems to blossom right around April, and fruit sets in May, as you see here, and the fruit slowly takes off as the summer approaches. And here we see some immature fruit in July. The fruit continues to grow in our hot summer heat and ripens in late August, early September. The manila mango is a Philippine type mango, small fruited, averaging less than 1 pound. It's very delicious though. The manila mango seed is unique amongst mangoes in that it is what's called polyembryonic. That is, the seed has more than one embryo in it. And what's more is they're generally the same as the parent. In other words, you plant the manila mango seed and the tree that comes out will produce fruit exactly like the parent tree did. Also, when you plant a manila mango seed, often you'll get 3, 4, 5, 6 sprouts coming from the same seed. So you can divide those once they get a little bit older, and you will get several different trees from one single seed. Austin's tree is about 10 or 11 feet tall. Very healthy tree. Austin says that he uses a standard citrus and avocado fertilizer on the tree, and it's been doing really good on that. You notice all those fruit on the tree. We keep showing it over and over in this video. You can't get over how many little fruitlets that the tree sets. Honestly, Austin should probably thin these fruits out, and I'm sure he will. It's kind of hard when you see all this fruit set on your tree to not just let it grow like cherries, but in the long run, the tree will probably suffer, as it will slow the growth of the main tree in order to ripen all that fruit. Austin tells me that the tree produces so much ripe fruit that he has to stake the tree severely and tie up the branches to the stakes to keep the fruit off the ground. Personally, I would prune the tree back so that it's a little more stocky and it could hold fruit on its own. But again, what's successful for Austin is successful for Austin, and I wouldn't change a thing if it works for him. So I asked Austin how the tree did during the winter. Here in the valley, we see freezes quite frequently, though the last 3 years has been quite mild. Austin said last winter he covered the tree briefly for 1 day when he thought the temperature might get well below freezing. It did not, and it wasn't needed. But on a day that the temperature drops too far below freezing, it would be recommended to cover the tree with a blanket or put a light close to the trunk and cover it with a canvas tarp or something. Mangoes are very frost sensitive. Too much below freezing and you're going to start getting leaf damage and branch damage. So to summarize, here in the valley, mangoes are pretty borderline. A heavy frost in the winter will knock it back, but if you plant it in a somewhat protected location or cover it in the winter to protect from a freeze, they should do okay, especially the Manila mango, as they are a little bit more frost hardy than the average mango tree.